Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine last year. The 24th of February 2022 marked the re-emergence of the war on the European continent. As Russia and the West have vied for diplomatic influence, some countries worry that they are squeezed in the middle of an intense geopolitical rivalry. The war has caused widespread suffering, and the global economy is still enduring the consequences. Crushed supplies of grain, fertilizer and energy, along with more inflation and uncertainty. Some experts view the Russia-Ukraine war as a manifestation of the renewed geopolitical rivalry between major world powers. Analysts say Moscow is seeking to alter the Western-led system prevailing since the end of the Cold War. NATO says the war has broken the entire security architecture built patiently on the European continent over many decades. The 30-nation alliance says it's doing everything possible to avert a war similar to the one that ravished Europe 80 years ago. On the 2nd of March last year, 141 countries voted in favor of a United Nations resolution deploring Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But 1 year into the war, who stands where? As per an analysis by the Economist Intelligence Unit, Russia can count on support from many developing countries. The data suggests 36% of the world's population lives in countries that have actively condemned Russia and imposed sanctions on its economy. Led by the United States and the European Union, this bloc includes all Western-leaning governments such as Japan, Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom and South Korea. Traditionally, neutral countries such as Switzerland, Finland and Sweden have also joined the ranks of this Western Front. Meanwhile, nearly one-third of the world's population live in a country that has so far remained neutral. India and other non-aligned states including Brazil, Saudi Arabia, South Africa and the UAE have opted not to pick sides in this conflict. Finally, another 32% of the world's population lives in a country where the government has supported Russia or where official declarations have echoed Russia's narrative. However, a look at economic weightings paints a different picture. The West supporting camp represents about 70% of the global GDP. By contrast, the neutral and Russia-friendly blocs concentrate only around 30% of global GDP. Since October, Russia has launched regular waves of attacks that have crippled the Ukrainian energy infrastructure. Millions have been left in the cold in the middle of winter. Ukraine fears Moscow may be preparing a new large-scale offensive in late winter or early spring.